This is my winter view. The trees have finally shed off their leaves and this is all we have left, but it is still beautiful. If this is your first time here, karibu sana. My name is Shiro. I am a mom of 4 and on this channel I share cleaning motivation, vlogs on mom life, grocery hauls and just life in general. I am sleepy, but I have so many things that I need to do. And if I don't do them, aki weekend itapita tu hivo and I won't have done it. I'm going to clean out the fridge and then clean out my spaces and declutter and then we will restock and put everything where it is supposed to be and then we start on dinner. I am starting off with the freezer. It doesn't have much. The only thing it has is beetroot ice cream, ice cubes, garlic and ginger, and then I think some beans that I had boiled, and that's it. Normally my freezer doesn't have very many things because I no longer do batch cooking because I discovered that my people will not eat food from the freezer. They want fresh made food. And I also have not done my vegetable prep of the onions and tomatoes. Those are the things that I normally freeze. But nowadays, cooking has not really been a struggle because I have been prepping or just preparing my mind what I am going to be cooking. So I haven't really had the need to freeze my onions, tomatoes, and just make them in plenty. This being the last week of 2025, as we wrap up the year, I am choosing to focus on the things that I have been putting off. And of course, cleaning the fridge is just one of those things that you don't do on a daily basis, but you need to do every so often because if things spill and you just leave them there, it looks just unkempt. So the things that I am putting in the fridge right now is just meat that I had bought, liver, chicken, fish, and some sausages. And then I'm also going to refreeze my garlic and ginger paste, which I normally make in bulk so that it helps in cooking because I really hate preparing, especially garlic. I don't like preparing garlic. So having the ginger and the garlic ready really helps. Now I am going to work on the fridge. Of course, the fridge is much more work because it has all sorts of things. As you can see, we have so much milk because we go through so much milk because of the kids and just breakfasts and quick cereal bowls and all that. So I'm just going to clean up the fridge. I am not using anything, just water and a bit of soap, and that's it. I think sometimes doing or not doing a task is usually a matter of your mindset. Because for me, honestly, this cleaning has really taken me a few weeks before I got the psych or the energy to actually do it. I had really been putting this off. But then today I was just like, hey, the year is coming to an end. There are some things that we need to change if we want 2026 to be a better year and feel a sense of accomplishment or achievement as we close 2025. And for me, there are some things that I don't want to carry into 2026. And one of those things is a disastrous or an overwhelming kitchen. So that is why I am choosing to work on this kitchen today. Hi guys, it is 7:45. After cleaning the fridge, I had to come and sleep because my head, I don't know what's wrong with my head today. But I've removed my hair, I've removed everything. I was just like, hey, maybe this is what is giving me a headache. So right now I'm going to work with this bonnet and just go and finish what I started. Father Lord, please. I am shooting this video at night, so please forgive me for the lighting misbehaving. My phone was just trying to adjust itself according to my movement. I don't know what sort of prayer I can say for this kitchen, but I take full responsibility for this status. And I think I have just gotten to a point where I am forcing myself to make changes in my house, and especially in the kitchen, because I think it is just one of those problematic areas for me. So I've been trying to make excuses for the stuff that I have and just saying, oh, we are many, we are a big family, so we need all these things. But honestly speaking, I think I am just going to reduce whatever it is that we have that we do not use, because there are some places in this kitchen that we don't even open and some things that we don't even use. So I am just going to force myself to declutter and force everybody in my household to adjust to that, because at the end of the day, I have just gotten to a point and I am just like, hey, we cannot be living like this, because this one, it just really affects my mental, like it's just mental overload for nothing. So for the first thing that I am going to be doing is cleaning out this place, I will call it my pantry area, where I put my flour, sugar, and just the things that I use on a day-to-day basis. And then I am going to refill and restock and just put everything where it is supposed to be. My first solution is getting rid of what we do not use, what we do not need, and then just giving everything a place for itself. And I think sometimes we make decisions and say, I am going to make changes, but then we don't follow through with those changes. And I think that is one of the things that I have been doing. I have been meaning to make changes. I have been making changes, but then I don't follow through with those changes. And I just keep going back to the same problem every now and then. It is just like weight loss. When you decide to lose weight and then you work on it, you lose all the weight, but then you go back to eating junk, then you gain all the weight back, and it just becomes a cycle. So I am making a very conscious decision to make a change and to make a permanent change, and also to be very intentional with my choices and with the systems that I create, especially for my house, because taking care of 4 children is no man's play. So I need to reduce the amount of time that I spend cleaning and the amount of time that I spend in one given place. And my solution is honestly just decluttering. That is all I am going to be working on. So let me clear up this space and then I catch up with you guys once this is done.
I wake up every day as flesh and bones, humbled alone, weak on my own. Lord, you love me bare and natural. You need me where I am, still high on your throne. I look up to you in all I do. You're my example of perfection. To be pleasing in your sight is my sole goal in this life. But there's no pressure to be perfect. Perfect you are. Perfect you are. So I don't have to be perfect. Perfect you are. You are. the gap, waiting to restore the merciful love that you shown. You're my example of perfection. To be pleasing in your sight is my soul goal in this life, but there's no pressure to be no mistake.
I am finally done with restocking and cleaning up this area, and I am thinking that I start by making dinner and then I continue cleaning, or I clean as dinner evals, because I also don't think you guys want to be seeing me wash all these dishes one by one on camera, so I might just do it off camera. The good thing about cleaning all these dishes is that as I am putting them away, I will get rid of what we do not need, and I am also going to give everything a place of its own.
I can see you far and wide across the ocean, above the clouds. In your presence I am free. I hear your whisper through the wind. Here right now, there's no place that I would rather be. So let this moment last. I've searched myself, I've tried to figure out who I am, and you were always there to lift me up, 'cause no one else can make me love like you. You give me strength, Lord, I finally know where I belong. I can feel you in the sunlight and through the cold nights. When I close my eyes, I am walking, oh Lord, beneath the starlight, a love so pure. There's no place that I would rather be. So let this moment last. I've searched myself, I've tried to figure out who I am, and you were always there to lift me up, 'cause no one else can make me love like you. You give me strength, Lord, I finally know where I belong.
For today, I think my energy will go as far as making this liver because the way my body is feeling, I had mentioned that today my head has just been aching on and off. So I think I am just going to sit down and eat, and then we can pick this up tomorrow. But I have made a bit of progress, not perfect, but progress nonetheless. These are the dishes that I have managed to wash, and we will continue tomorrow when the energy allows. As for my liver, it is just a simple wet fry kind of stew, which we will have with ugali and the greens. And after eating ugali, I don't think there's anybody who is usually able to stand up to do anything. I think ugali is just one of those things that makes you so full and you just want to sleep. The last thing that I am adding to my stew is some dania. I am a fan of dania, and I found another way of storing dania. Like you saw when I was chopping them. So you put them you chop the bottom part and then you put them in a glass of water, cover with a Ziploc bag, and then you can store them in the fridge. These ones I think have survived for like 1.5 weeks. So this is our meal, and that will be it for the video. Let's pick these up tomorrow in the next video. So that I can just have time to rest and relax. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I appreciate you. Barakatele.